The band is named after my last name, and we has been that way since 2003. Have taken some hiatuses here and there. Had some players come and go. Currently, I have Chris the Man Moran playing guitar for me. He's been with me for almost 13 years. And he was with us last year at the Mad Battle. And then Dale Slinky Qualls, he's still with me. He was with us last year. J. Ray White, helping me out on vocals. He on bass guitar. He's still with me. We are currently signing in and out drummers. What it boils down to is we're in Glenwood, Arkansas. This is where I met my wife. It's where my children go to school. We're about 35 miles southwest of Hot Springs, for those that don't know where Glenwood is. People ask us, what's it like to be a rock star? I have no idea.
Who are your musical influences?
Oh, good Lord. This got asked last year. Emily freaked out last year when I said this. But it's like, of course, I don't know if you can see back here, but see, there's Ellie back there on the wall, Ellie Golding.
Yeah. I do remember you saying.
You remember that? Yeah. There's more of her over there.
Oh my gosh.
There's some autograph stuff from her up there. And I grew up I love Johnny Cash. Believe it or not, I can remember. My father was a pastor. He was a preacher, and he always, after 10 or 11 o'clock at night, he always got his acoustic guitar out. He'd play Johnny Cash. And I asked him one time as we got older, before he passed, I said, why did you wait so late to do that? And he was afraid some of his church people would drive by or hear or know that he was playing Johnny Cash. And I was like, rock and roll, Dad, who cares? But it's funny because the world will see you one way. People, I hate to say the world, people will see you one way. And 9 times out of 10, until you are able to actually connect with those people, you realize that we're all just human beings who bleed red. And one of these days, we all have to face that ultimate price. And we got to figure out how to do it together and lift one another up, hopefully in the process. And that's kind of where the basis of our music comes from, where we write who we are.
Can you see yourself as someone else? Can you see you're just like me? No, my life is all yours.
Oh my God. Posix was my bass player at the time. It was so hot. It was in July. And it was just hot. And we were set to play the Whiskey in Los Angeles the very next weekend. So we're doing this show and we're opening and and I figured out why Arkansas is so hot. It is directly over hell. That's why Arkansas is hot. But anyway, we get done and my bass player, we're like having, heat strokes, like our vision's going left to right, every time our heart's beating. And we get up to the bus and they got the air conditioner on the bus and we're like, yeah. And my bass player is like, he's having a heat stroke, they think. So the nurses are looking at him. So they get into the fridge and they start getting all the ice cold beer out. And they strip him down to his underwear and they're putting all that cold beer on him. I mean, they've got him covered in cans of cold beer and bottles and all this stuff. And I walk in, and I'm like, what the hell is your problem, bro? And he's like, he's lethargic, man. And I walk over and I just kind of popped him in the head. And I was like, wake up, man. You're making the beer hot. I mean, really, you're warming up the beer. And the nurse is like, I said, I don't care. The beer's hot. He's getting hot. So the nurse hands me one out from his crotch area, hands me one, says, here, take this one. We just put that one in there. And that was the coldest one on his body, believe it or not. Here, take this one. And they're like, there's no way McCuin is going to drink that beer. They were wrong. It was hot. I drank that beer. It never, you know, he was clothed there, so he never. He gets his composure and he's setting up, and there's a picture of me sitting on the lounge the front lounge of the bus, eating a Snickers, looking at him, and he looks like he can't even function. And I don't know who it was. Somebody commented under that picture. This has been like a decade, 10, 12 years ago. Somebody commented under that picture. It says, Greg sits there eating a Snickers while he watches you die. We're going to bring everything who we are and what we are, and we just want to connect with people. And so that's really the bottom line. That's really who we are and what we're about.